Good morning again from Mount Rainier National Park. So we're in Mount Rainier National Park and we are today walking the Silver Falls Trail. Parked at the trailhead for the Grove of the Patriarchs, but the trail is actually closed at the moment as the suspension bridge is down. So we're going to do a hike out to Silver Falls via the East Side Trail, which you literally just cross the road to access. Hi from Mount Rainier National Park. We are doing the Silver Falls hike from the Grove of the Patriarchs trailhead. We parked there and then we're just going to do a half mile there and a half mile back to waterfall. I think it's about 60 feet. There's a little bit of elevation gain. I think it's about 300 foot of elevation. We're going to give it a go and see you on the other side. The trail for Silver Falls actually goes all the way down to the Ohanapecosh campsite, which is actually where we were yesterday, but it's a 3-mile hike from there, so we opted to do the shorter hike from the Grove of the Patriarchs instead because we've already done 5 miles today. The trail isn't very long, but it also isn't very accessible. It goes down a pretty steep slope, which has exposed tree roots and some rocks that you have to climb over. It's obviously downhill on the way, but of course you have to hike back up it at the end of your hike. You can clamber down the canyon here to get to a viewpoint for the falls, or at the end of the hike there's a bridge which leads towards the campsite, which gives you an excellent view of the falls. We drove back through the park to get to our Airbnb. The route we took yesterday avoiding the park was quite long, so we opted not to leave the park parameters today and instead drive back through the park. So we went to, if I can find it, the Grove of the Patriarchs trail, which is up here. We parked up here and then we walked down to Silver Falls from there. But you can also get to Silver Falls from the campsite where we were the other day, but it's a bit of a longer hike. But we did consider doing that as well. And then I got tired and wanted to go and eat something because we were quite exhausted after sunrise. But that's another option as well if you want to do that hike, and that area is really beautiful as well. There's a river here, Ohanapecosh River, that runs through it, which is where the falls are. It's gorgeous. Our stop was Longmire, which we actually bypassed this morning. They have a toilet, a gas station, which I assume is no longer working, a general store, and an inn. We did a very short hike out to the meadow across the road, and we mostly stopped because Tom needed the loo. Then we headed back to Ashford to spend the night at our A-frame cabin. Good night from Ashford.